Hey, put your hands together. You done another week. We at the end of the road. That's right. You're at the end of the week. You have done exceptional. So today we're going to talk about that reset check. You know, highlight your wins, your struggles, your mindset shifts, things that went over during the week that maybe went well, maybe didn't go so well. We want to celebrate all the things that went well, and those that didn't, let's think about it. Let's track them down so we can have some discussion about it. How much of these things that didn't go well was based off in you not addressing it? You didn't fortify your why. You didn't have that conversation with yourself. Or just be truthful, you lost your can do, will do attitude. This thing's a little too much this week. Maybe you had other crises to come up. Things that's out of your control. I mean, some real negative stuff that has nothing to do with you keeping focus on what you eat, what you drink, how you work out, how your mindset, how to strive for the next hour, the classwork that you took, whatever. Those things that you really didn't have control. You can't help if a teacher doesn't show up on your day to take a class. You can't help that the gym wasn't open this week when you were scheduled to do the workout. But you can hold yourself accountable that what you could did at home, you failed to do. But sometimes, y'all, even though we have the greatest intention, our body just don't want to operate, and that's okay. You're going to have to accept some of those things. But the things that you can win is that you still stay persistent. You can celebrate this right here. You're here listening for whatever I'm saying to you now. That's an achievement. You could be looking at anything else, but you decided to sit there and hang for this. So that tells me that you're still looking for a way to better yourself. Remember, we get this mind in line, the body will follow. You got to be truthful with yourself too. Stop lying to yourself. This was a struggle. Or maybe I wasn't up for the struggle. Maybe I didn't feel like doing this. Maybe the day wasn't the day. I don't know. But if you be true with yourself, then you know where to work on. Because every day is not a better day. Some days are challenge days, some is a great day, some is just that day. Maybe you had a that day or this week, and you just had to go through the fundamentals, go through the day-to-day practice, not putting full effort into it. Yeah, you did bad? No, you did something. You didn't sit there and not do something. You may not gave your full effort to it, but at least you still kept on with the routine that you started. So thumbs up to that. Now we can sit back and write in our notes in our journal that this week wasn't that productive, and it's okay. Maybe I had a mood thing. Maybe it wasn't the best day. Maybe I just didn't feel it. It's okay. But the good thing is you stayed consistent. You stayed in the battle. You stayed in the test. So that's good. Keep with that. The other thing is telling you about your mindset shift. What did we notice that we had to put more of our efforts in this week? What did I have to sit there and refortify why I'm doing this? What did I have to do that caused me to look at the reason behind this? Was it because I looked at the scale and in the 2 weeks that I'm doing, I don't see a great change in my weight? Well, let me ask you a question. If you didn't see a reduction and you don't see an increase, shouldn't you celebrate the fact that you was able to maintain the weight for a week? You didn't add more, you didn't take away, but you maintain it. Is that not something to celebrate? If you go to the gym and you have a plan that you want to work out and go to a certain amount of weight and you had to stay consistent at the same weight, you weren't able to boost up to the next, is that something bad? Or should you reward yourself because you still stayed in there pressing even though you couldn't go up to the next weight, you were doing it? Is it a fact that you didn't get an A on your exam, you got a B when you wanted an A? But did you pass? Yes. Is it that your job opportunity that you're looking at, you put in and they selected someone else? Is it bad because you didn't get it? No. You should reward yourself because you got in the game. You went in there and tried to make it happen. These are the things that we talk about, the shift in your mindset, is because you have to understand that everything you do is not always predicated on all the effort you do. Sometimes it's choices. People choose to do what they want. You can't control everything, but what you can, you can. And when you can celebrate, celebrate. All right? The next thing in reflection of your mindset is going to the practice and the gratitude and the compassionate. You have to understand, y'all got to stop being so hard on yourself. You beat yourself up because, hey, this didn't go here. This is the end of the week. I wanted 5 pounds to be lost and I didn't lose anything. Or I wanted 7 pounds and I lost 3 pounds. Okay, so you didn't make the 7. You didn't lose any, but you maintained, and that's not nothing to be happy about. At least it's not going up. So some of the things that you're doing now in 2 weeks is starting a routine or a practice that will help you down the road. Yes, some of you all will instantaneously see a drop off of weight. All instantaneously have a boost of energy in the workouts and whatever. It's not. Y'all got to stop looking at this as a sprint instead of looking at it as a marathon. See, yeah, everybody want to hurry up and get it done, but in some cases, it's going to take a little while. There's some things that's going to quickly happen, and there's other things that's going to take a little time because you have to get the body conditioned to the change and demands placed upon it. You have to get to a place where the body starts understanding that this is the new norm, accept it. And in that, the body has to reform itself, reshape itself, and saying, hey, we're not eating as much as we used to eat. Now the demand is going to be for more to come off. What can we do with the less? So it starts saying, let's reduce this, let's take this away, let's cut this off, blah, 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 blah. And guess what happens? The body starts taking some of that toxicity out, taking some of that added weight and fat and reducing it. And then you start seeing reduction. You may not see weight loss, but you might see body fat leaving. And eventually that'll turn into some weight loss. Is that not good enough for you? See, when y'all look at that scale, I tell people scales lies at times too, because the scale doesn't measure how much change is coming in the body. It's just telling you about how much weight it still remains in the body. But those changes can be from a shoulder rising up or waistline reducing, even though keeping the same weight. But the area that weight was gathering or the fat was gathering has been moved. So eventually it's going to move out. It's just going to take a little while. So take the time to celebrate yourself. Thank yourself for showing up. Yeah, I know. This stuff that I'm talking about is these self-talks that you need to have with yourself. You need to have conversation. Give yourself that motivation and encouragement. You need to understand that you should be proud of the stuff that you're doing. When other people don't see it, you see it. And then other people will come say, man, you're losing weight. Oh, man, I see you working out. I see this happening. They see it because you see yourself every day. The only measure that you have, unless you get change around your neck or, your waistline or measuring your arms or your neck or looking at the scale constantly back and forth and whatever, then you may not see it like you would see it in the camera or in the mirror. But you may see it on your weight loss when you put the beads around your waistline, females, chains, and whatever. You wrap your waist down, you do the pinch thing on your side. Or you may see it when in the mirror. You may see your chest men's rising up. Women, you see them more firm. Whatever it is, but you need to have those celebrations. You need to be had. And as we move forward to the upcoming week, I want y'all to understand that go back and visit all that got us here. Look at what you achieved, look at your challenges, look at the areas that you need to improve in. And let's put a mental block. Write in your journal that this is something that I need to work towards moving into the next week. We want to make sure that each week we're really evaluating ourselves. We're seeing what change we have. We're celebrating our wins. We're celebrating our micro movements. We're celebrating our self-talks. We're celebrating the amount of encouragement. And again, we're celebrating the fact that we're running with this can-do, will-do attitude. And that's going to help us. But if you still find that you're struggling in areas and you would like to talk more about it, please reach out to me at James at One Movement LLC. James at One Movement LLC. Put in there, hey coach, I'm gonna take advantage of your hour consultation. Here it's free, let's run with it. Take advantage of it. And if nothing else, while you're here, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, hit the bell so you can be notified when any new things come out. And go ahead and hit that like button. It helps me build this platform, and hopefully I can get more people to subscribe to us so that we can pass this on to other people. And it helps me out so much because it lets me know that people are liking it. It's telling me that I'm giving us some content that's helping, and I'm here to support you. So again, James, OneMovementLLC.com, or put a comment down here, and I'll be more than happy to talk to you. Hey y'all, we're moving on to the next week. You did well. Proud of you. Keep up the good work. I hope you're seeing some of the changes leading to your end results. I believe it's some change. I believe it's a lot of changes. But until we talk again, I'm Coach Jay, and I'm out of here. Peace.